Right, folks, you're never ever going to believe this one. I was going to say you're never going to believe who's contacted the channel. You never would, other than the fact that you'll have seen the thumbnail, so you know. And all those of you of an age like me will know who it is. Cannot believe it. Got up early this morning, very early. And I happened to look through the channel emails. I very rarely do. And I've got a message there from old Esther. ESTHER RANTZEN, that's right. Heard of That's Life. I didn't believe it myself. I thought, this is going to be a load of bull. It's going to be a load of bull. But there's a phone number on there. I've actually spoken to her since. I thought I was dealing with royalty. Unbelievable. It was definitely her, I promise you that. It was her. Anyway, to that end, what I've done, the message, I've actually wrote it all out. It took a while. I'm going to put the bins on in a minute and read it to you. You'll never guess what she's put in a message. Fantastic. It's the first well-known person that's ever contacted the channel. It felt weird. It really did. Just let me read it to you. The bins are on for this, honestly. Crackerjack, this one, honestly. Crackerjack. Hello, Grumpy. Grumpy she called me, and then she's put in brackets Dave, so she's obviously heard the odd video. I've been watching your videos over the last couple of weeks. I've had some time on my hands. You may have read that my health has took a turn for the worse over the last year or so. To that end, I've been classed as terminally ill. I don't know how long I've got to live. My plan going forward is to go to Dignitas when the pain gets too much to end it all. It's now out there in the media and people know of this, as do my family. The only issue is, really, and you may find this hard to believe, the cost of the overall thing. It's going to cost me £25,000. While I do have the money, I've spent many years in TV, the truth of the matter is it's been a long time since I was on TV and it will eat into my savings. And I, like most parents, want to give as much back to my children or leave as much as I possibly can. And £25,000 is a sizable amount. Here we get to it. You might have guessed it, folks, but I never guessed it. I have noticed over the last few days you've been featuring a new channel regular, a gentleman called Peter Fillingham. And to that end, I've had an idea. Would it be possible that you, on my behalf, could contact Peter, pass him my details and get him to give me a call? If I tend to contact anybody, they tend to believe it isn't me. That's how things work in the media. People don't expect you to call or make contact with them. I note that at this moment in time, he isn't taking new people onto his service. But I also note he's got some people like myself not given too long to live, and many people of ill health. I have also looked at your message thread. God, she has been thorough. She does her job, does Esther? And note, he isn't taking new people on because of VAT thresholds. My question is this, or I'd like you to ask him this, would he be prepared to take me on? The way I see it, I think I've got 12 months. Maybe more if I'm lucky. But as the pain gets worse, I'm looking at going on a plane and ending it all. By my calculations, and from what I see and hear from Peter only in yesterday's video, I would guess, and I may be wrong, I would guess if I joined Peter's service, I might not last more than 3 or 4 months. Let's say it was 3 months, I believe he charges £85 a month. I'm thinking for £250, I'm onto a winner. And more importantly, so is my daughter. If it's going to cost me £25,000 at Dignitas and £250 with Peter, and hopefully I'll just go early and with no pain, just the curse of his sight will see me off, I'm going to save my daughter nearly £25,000. To that end, I don't even mind paying Peter the full 12-month subscription. And if I go early, he's a winner, she's a winner. As Del Boy would say, everyone's a winner. And now, what can't speak can't lie. It's all there, folks. Well, it's all there. I'm only reading it's all there for you. What can't speak can't lie. So, if you could make an introduction, I would be most grateful. End of message. And I thought to myself, I can't believe this. His reputation's going before himself. She has done a PS. She said, if he is near the threshold as he says and he's worried about taking on an extra client, I don't even mind paying him in cash so it doesn't go through his books. P.S. I know, Grumpy, you're a man of integrity and you will tell no one. Only 100 people, love, but I'm not going to let anyone telling you people. Keep it to yourselves. Keep this under your hat. You hear this? Keep this under your hat. We don't want Esther getting done not long before she passes away. But I thought that's a wonderful note. I thought, well, Peter's a winner, Esther's a winner, and her daughter's a crackerjack winner. You know, and Esther can do it over here, you know, natural causes over here, hopefully. Not have to get her on a plane or a ship and, you know, go and die lonely in a room there in another country. Everyone's a winner, as I say. So, if you've heard of me, folks, keep stum, because I'll tell nobody. I'm only telling you. I'm only telling what I've been told. You've read it there, it's all there. Now, before anyone says anything, I don't want anyone to think I'm making fun of Esther. I love Esther. Esther? Oh, Esther Rantzen, of course. Thought I got the name wrong, and it's in. I've always loved Esther. That's life. I used to love it. The fella, did he play the piano? If not, he sat in a seat, did his reading. I loved him. Can't remember his name. Loved him. Thought he was great. Loved the show. Like the way Esther's championed the public. Always has. And then what she's done with Childline is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I am not making fun of Esther. No would I. Never would I. But I know Esther's got a sense of humour, as I have myself. And we're just having if I'd have made this up, which if not, we'd just be having a bit of a laugh. But obviously Peter's reputation is getting out there, isn't it? It's getting out there. It's God's waiting room in tipping service farm. It's brilliant. So anyway, what I'm going to do, when I've finished here today, I'm busy today, he won't probably see this, I'm going to ring him later today, tell him Esther's been on, tell him it's legit, I've spoke to her, pass the number on, and it's up to Peter from there. But as far as I see it, Peter, you're on a winner. Because with you, as I say, I think she's right. I think she only lasts 3 or 4 months with you. 3 or 4 months will see her off. You get a year's money up front. You're 8 or 9 months ahead. Now that's got to be a good one, isn't it? That's a good one. And I don't mind being the middleman. For a cut, I'll go meet her wherever. Take 1 month subscription, give you the other 11 months. That'll do me. I'll make a couple of bob. You'll make a couple of bob. Esther will be all right. And her daughter, happy as Larry. I mean, her name's not Larry, but if it was, she'd be as happy as him, wouldn't she? Because she's saving over 24 grand. Well, 24 grand exactly, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, Peter. It's something to think about, isn't it?